Hey folks, ready for a wild escape? Eddy's adventure is just getting started, and she has no idea there's a bizarre party happening inside her body. Eddy was like a slingshot missile, easily dodging the security guards and giving that heavy steel door a graceful kick before bolting towards the exit. His survival instincts kicked in with a bang, blasting a hole in the barbed wire like it was a doormat, while the security guards went full rocket mode, pulling their guns and firing away. Their aim was so bad it was comical, and luckily Eddy wasn't hit. The guards hopped into their off-road vehicles like they were in a high-speed chase movie. In the chaos, Eddy fell, shattering ancient posts, then fainted trying to get up like a comedy sketch. Back at home, she was hit by a tsunami of hunger, feeling like she was about to drown in a wave of intense cravings. She flung the fridge open like a treasure chest, frantically devouring everything in sight, even that chicken she tossed last month. But after swallowing, her stomach churned. She rushed to the bathroom for an instant vomit challenge. Billy, the alien inside her, didn't like cooked meals. Eddy stared at the mirror, as if seeing an alien. Suddenly, a force knocked her over, and darkness enveloped her off to dreamland. Shortly after, Eddy woke up to the evidence she barely found and decided to team up with her ex to expose the Life Foundation. But as soon as they met, the alien inside her sent out intense hunger signals, and she scoured the table for snacks only to find none. The heat inside was unbearable, so she ripped off her clothes and jumped into the water, grabbing a lobster from the tank for a massive feast. Watching her strange antics, the woman was sure Eddy was seriously ill. Eddy was whisked off to the hospital for an MRI, but when the doctor hit the switch, Eddy was in excruciating pain, prompting the doctor to urge the assistant to turn it off, saying, "Whoa." The doctor quickly asked her how she was, but she seemed fine, looking like a player who just won a round of mahjong. The doctor saw Eddy was recovering and agreed to let her go. Meanwhile, the female doctor was caught bringing a stranger into the lab, quickly escorted to face Drake. Drake knew the missing parasite was with the stranger, so he pressured the female doctor to spill the beans. "Tell me, who are you?" His questions were intense, pulling for sympathy. "You had better be my type." The female doctor, who was coerced by Drake's strong influence, reluctantly replied, "You had better heed my advice." "No, don't tell me." Meanwhile, Eddy was busy in the kitchen when she suddenly heard a strange voice. "Don't open the door." At first, she thought she misheard it. But then came a knock on the door, and Eddy incredulously walked to the door, only to find no one outside, leaving her utterly confused. Just then, as the door swung open, a bunch of strangers burst in, and Eddy asked, "Hey, who's this guy?" "You need Drake." Seeing the aggressive newcomers, Eddy quickly raised her hands in surrender, but the whispers beside her made her drop her hands involuntarily. Then she couldn't help herself, letting her hands drop, and the man across from her interrupted her. The man asked, "Where's the parasite?" But Eddy thought, "What parasite?" "I don't know anything." Eddy's calm reaction clearly sent the other party into a rage. "I'm sorry for your friend." Eddy looked at the gooey substance in her hand, suddenly realizing that was what they called the parasite, and then uncontrollably took everyone down.